Good afternoon and happy Sunday. It has been a wonderful, busy weekend for us here at A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated. We started out this afternoon with a lovely block party that they have going on here in San Antonio, and we made some wonderful connections and ate a lot of food. But if you are free this evening and you don't have anything to do, I would say stop by there. Those vendors are amazing. And I also gave them some love, and we'll be sharing some love in our newsletters with them this week. Today, we have one guest that is trying to log in. I hope she gets to make it. And we also have I'm sorry, trying to get her in here, Miss Anisha Jackson, who is a wonderful business owner. And as you know, on Sundays, we like to do Let's Talk About It with all of our guests so they can tell us their journey to success. So, without further ado, I am going to introduce you to her, and she is going to tell you about her journey to success and her exciting news, because I do believe you turned one this year for your shop.
Yes, ma'am, I do. I'm truly excited about it.
So, yes, she's going to tell us about her journey to success. And the good thing about us here at A Better Chance for You, you have as long as you want to talk about it. So, you can start.
Where to start? Like Monique said, Lil Divas is coming up on its 1 year anniversary of its shop store being open. Um, Lil Diva is my baby. It means a lot to me. Um, the struggle that I had to get to this point of this business is very true and dear to me. So everything that I do with it and everything I try to accomplish with it, um, it really truly comes from my heart. The whole reason I started Little Diva is because I have two little girls and a flock of nieces. My daughter, being that I had her at a young age, um, I have always had her with me, meaning that when I wanted to get my nails done, my mom wasn't the one that was the kind of parent that would watch your child if you were having fun. The only time she watched your child is, if you had to go to work, you had to go to school, important things like that. So I always took her to get her nails done with me, and the prices that they were charging me just for someone who's 3 years old was the same prices as an adult, which was outrageous to me. Um, the same thing with the salon. She had always been in the salon getting her hair done because that's where I was at all the time. So she grew accustomed to these things. And for her to grow accustomed to these things means she was a very expensive child. um, so I had an outlook of that really when I took her to a salon that was made for kids, and it was mainly um, white kids that were in there, white salon workers and everything like that. So when it came to the point of them being able to do her hair because it was part of the package, the most that they can do was kind of put it in a ponytail, um, kind of wash it. They weren't really skilled with blowing it out, the treatment of it, the care of it. And it was important to me that I give something like that back to our community to where the girls can experience it all around. Because it was a very good experience, the salon and spa. It was nice until it got to the needs and the care of our skin, our hair, and how to maintain it. That's where they kind of lost us at. And it was like, I'll probably take them back just for the spa experience. But anything else, it was like a no for me. So that's the whole point of Little Divas for me, is to be able to give back to my ethnic community, to all shades of my brown skin and my melanin people. When the girls go there, I want them to see people like them. I want them to see their natural hair in the natural state that it's in, and know that it's okay to wear your hair in an afro. It's okay to express your 4C hair. It's okay to have the kinky curly hair, that you don't have to have this straight loose hair, that your curls are beautiful, your skin is beautiful. The treatments that we provide and we give to the skin, the treatments that we provide and give to the skin, you know, I want them to have the education of taking care of their hair and taking care of their skin, which is another reason Lil Diva has ventured out in trying to do some nonprofit, um, opening up a nonprofit organization as far as reaching kids that are in group homes, in CPS custody, with foster parents, because they don't have that outlet when they're in group homes and things like that. Um, Nobody is really there to teach them how to take care of their hair when they're in group homes or in CPS custody. Um, and, you know, it's not their fault that the girls are there. It's not their fault that they don't get the proper hair products and the hair care that they need to keep up with their hair. And so, me knowing that is the whole reason Lil Diva steps out and tries to help the girls in situations like that. Go out there, educate them on the care of their hair, leave them with products that they should have to help grow their hair, to help strengthen their hair, to keep the shine. Um, Educate them on how often they should be washing their hair, oiling their hair, um, giving them hairstyles, protective hairstyles that will not only last them while they're in this care with other people, but will be manageable for people who have no knowledge of how to take care of our hair and how to maintain it, to be able to maintain it and care for it in a better way. Not only are we educating the young girls about themselves, we're also educating the employees to at least keep up with it, or what products they should use until the next time we come to service them again. Um, Besides that, I don't know what else I can say about Little Divas besides, come check us out, bring your kids out to see us, come enjoy a spa day with mom and daughter, get your daughter's hair done, and look out for our 1 year anniversary. We're going to do something fun. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We're still in the making and planning of it, but I want to do something that's going to be fun, not only for our past customers, but our new customers and just the kids in the neighborhood, period. I worked really hard to get here. It was a struggle to make this dream a reality, I guess that you can say. A lot of doors were closed in my face. A lot of people counted me out when they should have counted me in. Um, a lot of friends didn't support me. The networking was crazy. It was just crazy. It's a lot of things that told me to give up, but because my heart and the plans that I have and the future that I see in it, and the strength behind my family and the new friends that I have made, Lil Diva's going to be here for a while, so watch out for us. It's for you, Mo.
I'm still here. I was listening to you talk about the things that Little Divas are doing. And one of the things that I really, really love that you mentioned while you were talking about your success journey is you talked about mentoring is important to you. And you also mentioned that the reason why you do what you do, which I thought was really relevant in being that now you own your own studio and you own your own where you do kid parties, but you didn't really talk about the kid parties that much. I was like, wait a minute, she didn't talk about that. They
Yeah.
have little robes and they get to
Yes,
be
I
big
did skip
girls.
over that, didn't I? I'm listen, everybody. This is my first time doing anything like this, So I'm stepping into something new. So I'm a little bit nervous. So yes, I do do salon and spa parties for little girls. So and it's really cool. All the kids, they really love it. I come in and I basically, however you as an adult, when you walk into a spa and you expect to see it, is the same thing I do for the girls, from the robes to the house shoes to the fruit trays to the sparkling juices, because we know they can't sip wine yet, but they gonna sip the bubbly juice and feel like they're doing something extravagant. And that's the whole point, is to not make them feel grown. But my
Mhm.
thing, what I say is, treat them like a princess, grow them into a queen.
Oh
And
wow.
being that you do that, is that you teach your girls at a young age how to not only pamper themselves, but how to be
Mhm.
treated. That way, when they get older and somebody comes out of nowhere showing them these things, they won't be so amazed and easily taken by it, because it's something that they say you should be doing, because this is who I am. This is the worth that I am, and I know my worth. And if I want to look a certain way or carry myself a certain way, I should be able to do that, because
Mhm.
mom, dad, whoever had me this way my whole life. So it's nothing for a girl to, bend over backwards for a man, when it's something that, it's nothing new. You ain't doing nothing special. My mom did that. My dad did that. You know?
That is true because even in your journey to success, I know we had talked offline a lot about relationships and how relationships can either make or break your success. And if I'm getting too personal, tell me just Mo stop.
No, you good, mom. There's
um,
there's nothing we can't touch on. Real is real. And like you said, it either makes you or break you. Your mistakes get you to where you're at right now. You either waddle in your mistakes, or you turn your mistakes into lessons, and you learn from them. They can either help you grow, or it can either break you. And in the relationship that I was in, it came to a point of breaking me, but the fact that I didn't allow it to,
mhm.
um, I kept pushing. And the crazy part is, the biggest thing that motivated me and pushed me the most is that, like they say, sometimes the person standing right next to you
Mhm.
can be the one that should be having the most um, energy put into you, should be giving you the best energy, should have your aura in line, should be the one rooting for you. But
Mhm.
at the same time, they could be on the side of you praying on your downfall. And it was a lot of things said in my last relationship, to the point to where basically they told me I would not be where I was at today, that I would not be able to keep
Wow.
my household going and keep my salon going at the same time, because they felt like financially they overcame me. But the struggle was real. And the fact that I believed so much in me and my business, and the fact that the networking and the ladies that I were running into, meeting, conversating with, building me up, giving me good advice, helping me out, is what made me. It wasn't the people that I thought it was. It was the ladies that pulled me in, picked me up, cleaned me off, what I'm saying, gave me a hand and taught me and mentored me myself. So why not be a mentor to somebody else? And eventually, who knows what that one is. It doesn't matter if it's just one little black girl, one little Mexican girl. It doesn't matter to me. As long as she can say, Miss Jackson, you came, you changed my life with a little bit. Because of you, I did X, Y, and Z. I'll be the proudest person in the world. I'm gonna go to my grave smiling. Not only with my kids being a monumental part of my life, but with that being said too, like they said, sometimes it just takes one and you don't know what that one person's going to do for the next.
Well, as a beautician, I know you touch many lives, and I'm you touch many lives. You get to know different things, but um, if there are parents watching and you want to do like a little party, a little I forgot what you called it, a little party where they get their feet done, and it was like 10 little girls that that come out. Please reach out to Miss Dina because
Yes.
they get so happy and they look so cute in their little gown and robes. She does that. And a lot of, like she said, that exposure, you make your child feel like a princess, then she will act like a princess the rest of her life. So I love it. Like I am I'm all in with it. Like, and then for you to say this is your 1 year anniversary in your shop after all the obstacles that you have faced to get there, that
Including COVID, because baby, COVID was against us too now.
how are you? Yes, I didn't even think about that because they gave you all, CDC gave salons many like rules and things to do during that space. So, like, what did you have to face with that? Did you have to do a new, like, had to, well, let me let you answer because I don't know. I have nothing. What did
Um,
you have to do?
the crazy thing is that when I first opened, it was a little bit when I first got the shop. Now, when I first opened, when I first got the shop, put my deposit and first month's rent, everything on it. The very next month is when everything shut down.
Oh my
So
God.
imagine having a shop that you're already excited about, and that's the first thing that hits you. And so you're literally sitting there with a shop and you're paying a lease on this place that you
Oh,
cannot
oh,
occupy, you can't work out of, you can't even market, you know what I'm saying? Let people even know that it's coming because you don't know what the next thing is going to be or how long they're going to have everybody at a standstill. So it was really crazy. The beginning of it was very, very, very rocky. It was
I
very,
would be
very rocky.
devastated. I would be devastated, and I hear your coworkers in the background. It's not a worry. This is a family show. We used to people coming on. Sometimes kids come in the screen and wave, but it's okay.
Mo, you know better than you know better than them. You know your friend trying to come.
She's like, I hear Miss Mo. Baby, not today. But I
Yes,
am like super proud of you. Like that is a lot of work, and to persevere during, like you said, during COVID. And you didn't lose sight. So like your persistence and the way that you work, made everything happen. So God worked it out.
yes, always does. That's what my
Favor.
grandma told me a long time ago. I don't know what it is about our family, but we're blessed and highly favored. And I believe that to the fullest because no matter what obstacle I have been placed in, for some reason, he have not left me alone yet. And I pray that he doesn't anytime soon.
Wow. And then do you how much do like those services cost? Like do you have a price list or
Yes, I do have a price list, especially with the salon parties, because basically with the salon parties, how I try to do it is give parents the minimal work that they'll have to do. I try and minimize the work as
wow.
least as possible to where all they have to do is show up. So I have packages to where, um, it involves a candy table, the balloon arches. We'll even blow up a picture of your child. You know, basically just make it really, really glamorous for them. Then we have our smallest package is to where we just show up and do a facial and a manicure for the girls. So I do have packages for them. So it really depends on the parent and how many kids. The minimal kids is six. My smallest packet is like 220, and that covers six kids with them getting manicures, pedicures, and a facial. They get robes, but only the birthday girl on that package gets to take home the robe. They all get to keep their house shoes, but the robes, the girls will return at the end of it. But the birthday girl gets the robe with her name in it, along with a birthday crown. All birthday girls get a birthday crown, get a robe with their name on it. If they choose to want their house shoes bedazzled, we'll do that as well. And they get to pick one design on that package. As the packages go up, the birthday girl, of course, gets more things that she gets to go home with. And everything that she gets to go home with is more glamorous than the next as you go up. You know, so all these things will be memorabilia, things that you can keep with it. The highest package is, you know, that we have, the crown will have her name on it as well as the robe would have her name on it. Her shoes will have her name on it, and then she gets like a sleep bag to where, you know, she wants to go spend a night at grandma's house next week or something like that. She's gonna have a cute little spend a night backpack that will have her name on it, bedazzled and everything like that as well. So yes, I will be putting more pictures of the parties that we have done. If the parents don't, you know, if you want to do the salon party, but you still have like other themes that you want to incorporate in it, like I said, we have a package to where we'll show up an hour and a half before,
Wow.
and it doesn't matter if you rent a room, a hotel room, or you pick a room in your house. We're gonna come deck that whole room out, that whole hotel room out. When you come back in there, you're not even gonna know where you're at anymore. It's gonna be switched upside down to where it's gonna look like a spa, backdrop, everything for the girls. The girls are gonna, they're gonna have a ball. They're gonna have fun. So, like I said, if you're a parent and you want to just be involved in a party and you don't want to do the cleanup, the, you know, the decorating, the breakdown, or anything like that, I have a package for you as well. And if you're a parent, you just want the girls to have a small relaxing day, you know, just for an hour or two for us to come through, give them their little manis and petties. I have a package like that as well.
Wow. That is, girl, you got me like, let me think. Do you do adults?
We do adults, but we don't have salon parties for y'all now. If adult does want to come and rent out the salon or something
Mhm.
and have like a little spa day, then yeah, we can do something like that. We are a small company, so know that we're a small little business. You know, I don't have
Mhm.
that many pedicure chairs at this time, but
Oh,
we're looking to grow. So once we start growing and we move to a bigger building and we get more business coming in the way that we would like, then we'll most definitely um, be hosting bridal parties and things like that as well.
oh, wow. So you got your project plan on board. Like, look, we growing. This is what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, you can never stay small. We don't
That
want to stay small. I'm trying to leave LLCs and deeds and keys to my kids. You understand me?
makes sense. It makes
Yes.
that's how you do it. And like, you know, here we always support minority businesses, African American businesses, as well as advocate for historically Black colleges and universities. That is what we do here at A Better Chance for You. Well, you, Mama said, you know our work. You know what we do.
Yes.
Always trying to help people win. But I do totally appreciate you giving me time on your Sunday, and your coworkers in the background that you keep looking at, your colleagues in the house.
I would put them on the leave. That's what's gonna happen.
No, don't put them on the leave. Don't put them on the leave. But I do totally appreciate you coming on. And if you could tell something motivational to a teen, that, you know, to your teenage self, because I deal with a lot of teenagers. Some of them, you know, are dealing with some unique situations. What would you tell them to conquer? Because you have literally been through a lot. You didn't really go in depth with a lot of stuff. And I know it's because you mentioned you were nervous, and I'm like, you don't have to be nervous, just be transparent. what would you tell a teen?
For what would I tell a teen? See, I have a lot of nieces and nephews that are teens right now. The way I talk to them, I'm not sure if I should be talking to other teens like that.
Yeah, ma'am, there is nothing that you don't say to them that I have not said to to them or the parents.
For
This is
me,
a very transparent show.
talking to a teen and telling a teen and telling my old self what I probably would have done now, because what y'all may not know is I had my first child at 16. I moved out at 17, and I've literally have not been back to my mother's house, as far as like unless I'm like recently I just moved back from Dallas. I stayed with her for about a month before I got back on my feet, and I'm just very independent that way. She didn't put me out. Trust me. I don't want to put that out there. My mother never put me out at 17 with a child. It was my choice, because I've been so independent since then. So what I would tell a teen is to follow your first mind. Your first mind is always going to lead you in the right way. Follow your first mind. Stay in school, because school is going to be your most important thing that you need to do. It's going to be your backbone to everything that leads you in your future. You know what I mean? Yes, I understand that we get into it with our parents because we're more like our parents than we really expect to be, which is why we bump heads. But your parents are not wrong. Your parents are really truly your best friends. They're going to tell you right before they tell you anything wrong. So, listen to your parents more than anything. I wish there was a lot of things that I could have redone, because my mother warned me about, and because I just thought I was so grown and so independent at that time, I did not listen to her, and it turned around to actually bite me in the ass. But I don't mean to say that, but it turned out to really, bite me in the ass. And it took me years later to actually sit down with my mother and tell her, you know what, a lot of things that you said to me, I thought you were just being mean and being hateful and trying to stop me from living my life, but you were really preparing me to have a better life. And a lot of obstacles I would not have to go through if I would have listened to my mother, because she was trying to guide me around those obstacles. But me being who I was, I ran straight through them. So that would be, that would be something I would say to a teen, is to really try to stay on a better aspect than you are. Stop following your friends. Don't be in competition with what your friend has going on, what your friend wears, what your friend has to be able to do, or what your friend is able to do. Because like I tell my teens all the time, you have a different kind of parent at home. What your parent allows and how your parent raises you is not the same way somebody else's parent raised them. The way their parents was raised is not the same way your parent was raised. You have different, you're a cut from a different cloth, and it's okay to be a cut from a different cloth. It's okay to have different standards in your life. It's okay to live differently than somebody else. It's not always cool to ride the wave. Sometimes it's better to ride your own wave and to be your own person, and to let your own personality stand out, because sometimes your own personality is going to be the best thing that's going to carry you throughout your life, instead of trying to ride the personality that everybody else says that you should be, because you won't truly grow or glow until you become who you're truly meant to be, which is yourself. Live the way that you should live, love the way that you should love, and stay out the streets, because these streets don't love nobody. Your friend is never really your friend. um, there's always things that could separate you from being that person's friend. So never really hold on to that. Not saying don't appreciate a friendship, and not to build on a friendship, but don't make that friendship more than what it should be besides a friendship. If you grow apart, it's okay to grow apart from a friend. That's what happens when you get older. You don't have to hate them, but focus on you. Be selfish. It's okay to be selfish when you want to grow and be better. You don't have to always lower yourself because your friend or somebody else next to you is not able to accomplish what you're accomplishing. Maybe you're the leader, but you're steady being a follower. And you won't ever really get to the place you should be if you're still trying to follow when you're made to be a leader.
Well, I do appreciate your words and everything that you have shared with us today. We got a little competition in the background, but
Yes,
I
my
hear you.
dog's in his kennel, so he's going crazy.
I hear him. I'm glad I'm not there because you know my fear. But I do appreciate you again. And again, if you are interested, please look her up. Those children parties are like are wonderful. To see them in their little cute robes and the little background and things that she does to give them that princess experience at a young age. And also, congratulations on the year. I'm super excited for you, and the best is yet to come. So, our other guest, we will upload that one later. She's experienced some things that are out of control and out of my control, but we will give her a chance to tell her journey to success. However, it will be uploaded later. But I do thank you, Miss Nina, for joining us, Miss Jackson, telling us your story, coming out of your comfort zone. So I
Yes.
appreciate it. I really do. And if you are watching, we are our Mother's Day brunch tickets are on sale. You have to go through Eventbrite, and it is live. And I think the food is actually going to be good because um, not just because I'm not cooking, but it's actually at a restaurant. So please buy those tickets and also the science fair if you are interested in participating in that. We do give prizes to kids. So if you want to be in the science fair, look on our page. That information is there. And again, thank our guests for today. And we will see you shortly. Actually, we'll see you Wednesday. We have a college admissions coming on. And that's about it for this week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Those there are comments in the chat for you. You got a heart. Somebody gave you a heart while you were talking.
That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, and then you got a whole bunch of hey, like hey, how you doing? Because they are our regular guests, our regular people that watch us. So thank you again. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And you guys reach out to her. This is a serious matter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.